Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. We've got another Mountain Culture beer here. It's a New England IPA at 6.5% called Florida Man. Pretty cool can artwork. I don't really know much about the whole Florida Man thing. I think it was like a meme, something to do with some activities that were going on in Florida, and yeah, something I need to look into. But anyway, pretty cool. I was saying this was a beer for Drew, miscellaneous, because he's from Florida. I've got my hashtag proper glassware. This one even has a little Floridian vibe with those colours, and the hat as well. So yeah, cheers all that are here so far. We've got who have we got? We got Stewie, Bulk, Craig, Paul, and Joey. I think I've covered everyone. Cheers, boys. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good weekend. Let's pour her in. I didn't really feel like an IPA tonight, but I've got like quite a few Mountain Culture there I want to get through, and they're all sort of fairly hot, so I'm like, fuck it. Let's have a Mountain Culture, shall we? So in the glass, it's a like a dull orange, about a 1 finger head. Cloudy, I'd say. It's pretty active carbonation. The glass is a little bit dirty and it's sticking to it. Yeah, I'd say medium body. Let's go a whiff. I'll go through some comments in a minute. There's plenty there by the looks. Cheers, Thomas. Good to see you, brother. So I'm getting pineapple and passion fruit. Maybe some mango. It's quite sweet. It's got a similar base to most of the other ones I've had recently, like white bread. Here come the dogs. Yeah, maybe a touch of orange. It's leaning more tropical than citrus, this one. By the looks, Thomas has had some ordinary beers today. It's no good, mate. Yeah, maybe a touch of lemon. It's like quite zingy. But yeah, mainly sweet tropical fruit. Cheers, boys. I'm going in. It's got that prickly carbonation. It's quite sweet. It's definitely a tropical bomb. I'm getting huge pineapple and mango. I'm not sure what hops are in it, but I reckon you'd be looking at Brew 1 or Idaho 7 or one of them. It's even got like a little berry vibe to it. Quite nice. Probably just that little touch too sweet though. Like, as far as like New England's go, I like a little touch of bitterness and more citrus leaning, touch of pine. But I can't complain too much. It's solid. So let's go comments, shall we? Bloody dogs. Why do they always start up once I start live? So yeah, Stewie's already guessing the score as usual. Cheers, dude. Cheers, Craig. Cheers, Bulk. Good to see you all. It's been a pretty casual weekend for me. I don't go back to work till tomorrow night, so I've still got sort of another full day to chill out. So I thought maybe I should have some more beers tonight. Looks like everyone's had good weekends. And sorry for my tardiness. I was on the phone. Cheers, Joey. Yeah, exactly. Florida man. Cheers, Paul. I just watched your humble forager review. That Chinook plant is fucking going off. It's awesome. Wanker, hey? Come on now. Good to see you, Thomas. Oh yeah. I could imagine Florida man being a beer term that's probably been used a fair bit. At work, that's no good. What did you have to? And what brewery? Any wang outs? Possibly. Hashtag only wangs. She's been horrific weather here today. Like I was on a stream with Josh earlier this morning and I went outside. I went to the shed and it started raining. I went out there quickly because it was so wet. I went arse up and landed on my back. The way I sort of fell, I was pretty lucky. Like I just slid and landed like softly. It could have been pretty horrific. I'm still having trouble with that mouse. God, it's annoying when you keep clicking the wrong side. It's a term I use all the time. I'm in debt from all the craft beers here. Fucking Aussie taxes. And they reckon they're going up again. It's like, just calm down. Melbourne train seat. What the hell does that mean? It's a shame that you've had like a barrel aged beer and it wasn't any good. That's a real shame. Anyway, back to the beer. Plenty of action in the chat. Yeah, it's almost like it's slightly tart. Like it's yeah, a bit of an interesting one. I like it, but it's a little different. Definitely tropical leaning. But yeah, it's got that like zingy zestiness of like lemon and orange. Or even lime, possibly. I reckon it's got, yeah, as I said, like Idaho 7, Brew 1, one of those pineapple forward hops. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's some Kiwi as well. Like I'm thinking like Motueka or Rawaka or one of them. It's like a soft, pillowy mouthfeel. definitely medium. A lot of Mountain Culture's beers are a bit more fuller. Yeah, I like it. Like I like how it's a little bit different. It's good. Yeah. Do you get like with your workplace? Do you get much of a like a discount with the goods, or do you get many like with when you're dealing with reps and stuff? Do you get many freebies and samples? Oh yeah, yeah. I have heard that term before, but just didn't click with the whole Florida thing. Yeah. Yeah, normally this time, if I'm on morning shift, I'd already be in bed, being a Sunday night. But because I don't go to work till this time tomorrow night now, it's good. I can get on the beers tonight. I've got a pretty hectic week, so I sort of want to have a couple more beers and just chill out. That's insane. She's a fair trek too from Florida to Ohio. I reckon that'd be the equivalent of going from probably Melbourne to Brisbane. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be like I could imagine some of the shit you've tried that you probably normally wouldn't have gone for, or yeah, some like real exquisite like whiskies and that yeah, a lot of people wouldn't have the chance to try. Yeah, the can artwork on this is rad. Gotta love those bright colours. It's always like I don't know what it is with Florida. It always seems to be like pink and blue as the colours, like that Miami Vice sort of thing. But yeah, I feel like Florida would be very similar to Queensland in Australia. Like definitely similar weather, like all the beaches, touristy, where a lot of people settle down later in their lives. That sort of vibe. And they have like many creatures like us that try to kill you. Yeah. That's cool. You got that slight buzz on, and then the next customer comes into the store. But yeah, I must admit, I am very hazed out. I still buy hazy IPAs all the time because I like to support my favourite breweries, and sometimes you'll get some hyped one come out and you just want to try it. But yeah, I'm just get very over them. It's just the market's too saturated with haze. That's why I just love a good West Coast every now and then, or even a nice crisp lager. Yeah, bit behind the times. Probably like relaxed vibe, I'm guessing. I feel like Miami would be a bit like the Gold Coast, though. There'd be a lot of like superficial sort of people. Like I could just imagine like some of the women down there with like the money and fashion and like fake tan, fake boobs sort of thing, all that shit. Gold Coast is definitely like that. Yeah. Yeah, me and you are the same. We're at that stage where we just love West Coast and just, yeah, so sick of the juice. Oh, yeah? Who's Hop Devil by? Big earthy pine knot. Oh, stop it. That sounds good. Yeah. And I could just imagine some of the dudes there as well, getting round like they're gangsters. So has anyone got any plans, any beer festivals, any Joey, have you got like some comedy stuff coming up, or we going to any football games? I don't really have any plans in the next few weeks. Um, yeah, it's at that part of the year where a lot of the beer festivals have just been on, so sort of quietens down a little bit. I was keen to go see Iron Maiden, but I couldn't get a ticket for the night I wanted to go. The one where it was available was like a weeknight, and I couldn't be bothered taking work off and trying to get down there on a weeknight. Yep, cool. Paul, if you remember, dude, take a close up photo of the hop. I just want to see what it looks like. Send it to me. I know you're going to do an update video, but it'd be just cool to see a photo of what they actually look like at the moment. The old Chinooki boy. Yeah, that'd be cool. It's one thing I haven't done for ages is camp. We've actually got like a nearby forest as you go sort of down towards part of the ocean. And there's some free camping spots there, and there's one that's right near a waterfall. I really want to go there, but I just sort of want to gather a few mates and go. I mean, it would be pretty cool just going down there, just me and the dogs, but it's that sort of vibe where I want to get a fire going and yeah, just go with some mates and take some beers and stuff. It'd be cool little vibe there. Get the acoustic out. Yeah, fucking Cowboys. They're like the Collingwood of AFL. Hate them. Cheers, dude. Thanks for chiming in. We'll have a beer again sometime. It was cool how you joined that stream. It was a bit of a surprise. It was good to see you because it had been a while. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, you guys are all catching up together. I forgot about that. Simo was on Drew's with me for a little while earlier today, and it was sort of hard because there was so many on the panel. There's like 10 people, and Simo was trying to talk to me at one stage, and yeah, it was just I could hear him saying something about catching up with you guys, but yeah, it was just hard to sort of have a decent conversation. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you. And then I write in the chat, I am also in Liverpool, Preston, and Sheffield. I'd love to do that one time where I don't know, just had the cash to be able to just go on a trip and make it like surprising. Only tell like one person that I'm going and arrange to meet everyone, and like everyone would be like, "What the fuck, Sammy's here." Why are you asking for bulk? Don't you want to know yourself? Yeah, score for this one. Sorry, I just get carried away with the chat. I reckon I'd say 4.5. It's in that region. It's good. I'd nearly say it's great, but it's just not epic. It's yeah, just that slight difference to it. Some of it's positive, some's negative. Yeah, what would I say? I mean, it doesn't have the same sort of body and creaminess that a lot of their beers have. So that's sort of a bit of a downside. I do like the tropical flavour. It's the pineapple's really like forward and quite in your face. Yeah, and it's just maybe it's almost like the hop combo is good. It's got some punchy fruit flavors, a little bit grassy. It's just the body's a bit lighter than normal. And what was the other thing? Yeah, there was something else that was a bit different about it. Can't remember. I'm losing my chain of thought. So yeah, 4.5, reasonable score. They swooned to your deviant advances. Yeah. What is it when you're held captive and then you end up for? Is it Stockholm syndrome? You guessed the score before I cracked the drink, Stewie. You're pretty much just guessing. You got no idea when it comes to the scores I'm going to give. Cheers, dude. Thanks for chiming in. Yeah. They are bloody loud. It's just the type of floor I got as well, but it like echoes through the house. Nonsense. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. We don't want these beer reviews going on for too long. So, yeah, thanks everyone for chiming in. Another solid hazy by Mountain Culture. I've got a Miller genuine draft in the fridge. I'm thinking I might do a review for Macro Monday. Yeah, it's obviously a American macro beer, something that most Americans have had plenty of. It's pretty much the only Miller product we get in Australia. So yeah, it's nothing special, but it's a beer I haven't had on the channel, and yeah, I've got a couple in the fridge, so why not? So yeah, cheers everyone. Who knows what's on next? I don't know whether I'm going to continue on. Anyone's doing hangouts or anything, but we'll see you soon. Cheers.